She's like, yeah,
it's fun.
But is Marcus going to be on the new season?
I don't know, Marcus. You're going to be on a new season.
Yes or no, Marcus?
You're working on it.
It sounds like perhaps.
Oh, that is so sweet. What a nice guy.
What is her best friend?
Good guy, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good guy. So, but look, it was, I guess, somewhat controversial just because of the history between, Scottie and Michael Jordan. So what was that like for you? Did you have some hesitation at all? Thinking like, man, this is going to be like
a thing.
Yeah. I think we both kind of did, to be honest with you. Like, it wasn't something like, it's weird because like there's like a billion, how many billions of people? Like 6 billion people in the world, right? Like, what are the chances that, right. But I just feel like it's like falling into a hole. You don't really see it sometimes. You just kind of fall into it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And how is it with the families now? Like with the kids,
good.
Everybody's good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like everyone's good. I think people at the end of the day want to see you happy. I feel like I want to be happy. He wants to be happy. Our families want to see us happy. And if you're with someone that makes you happy and brings out the best of you, then like, why not?
Mm-hmm. Now,
Hey, Mr. Jordan, what do you think about Marcus and Larsa Pippen together? You approve of it?
No.
You don't approve? Do you think he's going to ask her to marry him?
J'ai rien compris, j'ai rien compris. Tu dors, ma parole, tu dormais.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in on the GOAT of the basketball court, Michael Jordan, being straightforward and direct when asked how he felt about his son, Marcus Jordan, dating Scottie Pippen ex-wife, Larissa Pippen. That nigga said no. And I'm going to have links in the description from the clip in the beginning on the interview with Angrily podcast, and then this clip from TMZ that happened yesterday while they was out in Paris. And I put that one in the beginning there to see where they must not got an understanding of really what's going on. And she had did an interview earlier also with Tamron Hall where she said, oh, it's all good. People just want us to be happy, and this is not coming up. But Michael Jordan might be on the time where, hey, do what y'all do. I'm going to accept it because this is my son. I love my son, but I really ain't feeling it like that there. Now, Scottie Pippen, on the other hand, I haven't seen him address this directly. I've seen Scottie Pippen strictly be focused on, as of late, that documentary that came out, say The Last Dance. He don't like how he was portrayed in that film. We know him and Jordan is not friends, and even to this year, even though the documentary years old, Pippen just did a podcast calling Michael Jordan a horrible basketball player overall before he came and other help came and Phil Jackson turned the system around over there. So it's still some little animosity. He's saying he don't like how he was looked in the documentary. But Larissa Pippen, I ain't gonna lie, we gonna spill the real, man. She 48 years old. She dating somebody that's 32. That's gonna already look away. People is getting more open to different things in society, but the history between the two, it's like, oh man, that dude look away. Just keep it 1,000, especially after the Malik Beasley, the Future situation, and things of that nature. It's gonna make you look away in the media because you're popular and everybody can see what's going on with you. Not to mention the news that just came out 2 weeks ago that she got half of Scottie Pippen NBA retirement money from his 401k. Started separating, I think, like in 2016. But when you come through and you dating somebody who he played with, where we can see his tension between them two over the basketball legacy, you dating his son who is 32 years old and you 48, you know people gonna talk crazy about it. And when it comes to Michael Jordan, a lot of us that grew up watching him as babies and kids, we never saw his real life off the court personality. They didn't really have a lot of podcasts and visual interviews back then. And if they were just documentary form and short, sweet, straight to the point when they were speaking on things. But him and Scottie Pippen, them niggas ain't letting it go. I've even heard, him and Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley said they fell out because he didn't like what Charles Barkley had to say about his GM skills. So it's a well-known thing, and I ain't never seen it. We only hear the rumors that, hey, that nigga gonna tell you how he feel, whether you agree with it or not, whether it's right or wrong. He gonna stand on his business and be straight, blunt, and forward. They say that nigga be on the BS at times. But if Larissa Pippen Marcus Jordan happy, they really gonna stay together and make that work, do y'all thing. But that nigga Jordan is like, hell nah. And I'm gonna tell you, it's because of the circumstances, as we know, and the age different in this situation. It's gonna always make a mother be like, man, what y'all really got going on, bro? Y'all parenting around doing podcasts, but hey, they seem like they supportive of each other. Like Larissa Pippen say, man, it's about the happiness. Y'all stay happy. Shout out Marcus Jordan, do your thing, man. 1,000, stay on your pivot. More coming.